What's going on, guys? We are here at the Wonder Festival 2025 Summer. Wonder Festival is home to some strange and bizarre figures, but today we're spicing things up a little bit.
With a challenge scavenger hunt.
That's right, we are gonna find everything on this list. Let's see what we do.
So there's two parts of Wonder Festival. One part is the corporate booth and the other one is more of the independent artists. I feel like I'm gonna find the weirdest stuff here, probably knock out most of my stuff here in the independent artist alley, so let's see what we can find. Okay, so there's this super cool figure that we just found here. They're all, looks like artisanally made. This huge figure you could have in your living room if you want. I'm gonna elect it for my most expensive because it is 1.3 million yen, which is, I would say is about $10,000, give or take, for a figure that's insane, but it does look really cool.
Oh, wait, okay. All right, so one of the things was to find a cursed figure. Well, I found a cursed table. Is that a 𝖈𝖚𝖗𝖗 with a tentacle? We have cursed in a bag. We have cursed mask with eyes. We have cursed pyramid. I think I found enough cursed items to fill my list. I think I also found my spirit animal. He loves chocolate, and as said on the bag here, he is the one who ate all the chocolate. Very sorry about that.
All right, I think I'm the Wonder Festival veteran of the group, so I know where to go. I know the type of figures are here, and I'm totally gonna win this challenge. Let's go. Cameraman, record this. I found something that, who's that guy again? Kirill. Yeah, he might like this Gurren Lagann figure. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The base is like the robot's head, and I'm gonna pick this as the one I think Kirill would like. So Ryan, beat this.
It might be because I'm starving here at Wonder Festival, but I just found a whole section of food-based figures. Check this out. We've got two different salmon girls, one fresh and one cooked. We've also got two different kinds of toast girls, one sausage for those who want something more savory, and a banana for those who want something sweet, and of course, two different plates of sushi girls. And of course, if you're still hungry, there's even more food right next to these figures. There's two different cake girls wearing dresses that look like cake, and burger girls, which I personally think is super cute. They're these girls who are sitting in like a burger like box, and they each have their own like cheese and bread and everything. Like they look like girls who are burgers. It's pretty funny.
Man, I wish there was more categories for cursed things here though. Man, there's so many cursed things here in this this individual artist area. There's only one, so I can't use it for everything, but man, the amount of weird shit you can find here, unparalleled. Okay, we're looking for the seasons as well. I think this represents spring quite well. We have the nice flowers springing up from the ground. We have, you know, love is in the air, whether or not 𝖉𝖚 is like oblivious to it or not, you know, but Himmel is feeling it.
All right, I found a figure from Steins Gate. Great anime. I kind of forget what year it came out this year. So I'm gonna use this as my new figurine release of an old character.
So I'm gonna knock out two with one here. Of course, everyone knows that spring here in Japan is represented with sakura, and what better way to represent sakura than Sakura Miku? But right next to her is of course the iconic winter Miku, the snow Miku, and they're right next to each other, so I'm gonna pick both of those for my winter and spring selections.
Okay, so I'm gonna knock three of these off my list right now. This is by far the biggest figure we've seen. It is the most expensive at 9,350,000 yen, and it's probably from the oldest series that I can think of anyway at the event. So those are my three choices for this figure.
You may not be able to hear me over this extremely loud TV. You guys know how much I love. Okay. You may not be able to hear me over this loud school idol music, but we have a school idol figure here and she's doing the peace sign, so check it out.
Okay, so this one took a little bit of looking. I didn't notice it at first, but I found a figure that is doing a peace sign, which is one of the checklist requirements. I thought it was gonna be way more common than it was, and I didn't even realize that she was doing a peace sign until I looked closer. It's a figure from Nikkei, and it looks really good, so I'm gonna check that one off my list.
Now, one of the things we need to find is realistic looking figures, and hey, this looks just like a swordfish if I ever saw one. I don't know about you, but look at the fine details here. We got a little leech here hanging on, these fish coming out the water. That's a realistic looking figure.
All right, I found a nice Kill la Kill figure. And I was thinking, what could I use this for? I noticed inside the base there is, I think it's Mako's dog, Mako's pet. So this counts as the animal in a figurine. There's only one animal, so I definitely can't get the bonus, but
maybe the others won't find any animals at all.
Okay, so I found one figure that is going to be my choice for the damaged or bandaged limb one, and that is this figure from Evangelion of this monster getting its arm ripped off. But if you want something a little less extreme, right next to it is just a regular figure of 𝖉 with a bandaged arm. So you can either get one end of the extreme of a damaged arm or the other, but regardless, check it off the list.
So this is my choice for the most detailed figure base. Look at this here. We have a plane that's crashed. We have some batteries. We have text that's actually describing what's the factory and what's going on here. We have a bloody pool in the back that another figure is being pulled from. If this is the figure and this is part of the base, that is pretty detailed. You know what I'm saying?
All right, guys, I found something I think Ryan and Kirill both do not know. Check this out.
Okay, so I know this submission isn't going to be the oldest here in Wonder Festival, but I'm going to say my personal submission, especially from when I was a kid, is going to be this Cardcaptor Sakura figure. I haven't seen anything Cardcaptor Sakura related since I was maybe like 8. So seeing it here, seeing a brand new figure being released here at Wonderfest is pretty cool.
Okay, so one of the challenges was a figure holding up the most amount of animals or pets. This cake here is the figure. It is holding up 33 separate little eel-looking things. I don't know what their names are, but hey, that's a large number of animals, so I think that's gonna take the cake for this challenge.
Okay, guys, how about, okay, I'm gonna uncheck my last one, which was the Steins Gate one, and I'm gonna put this on for a new figure release of the oldest character or thing. Maybe it's not a character, but maybe it still counts. This is a figure of Venus, you know, from mythology, the woman, whatever. What year was this from?
So I did find a figure that fits into one of the 4 seasons, and I think it's fall. Not exactly sure what it's from, but as you can see, it has a very nice fall theming. It has those red maple leaves, of course, here in Japan. Super cool, looks very regal. Again, don't know what it's from, but it looks super cool, so I'm gonna check it off my fall list.
Here we have a creature called 𝖈𝖚𝖗, and if you can see, what do you see? Lights. It lights up. And behind it, a Godzilla, I think, also lights up. We got the light up figures, double bonus, round, look at them. We're done.
All right, guys, I think I found the biggest figures at Wonder Festival. I don't have a measuring tape, but they look pretty big. So, what do you think? I think I've got this.
Okay, so I was gonna pick this one as the biggest figure, but then there's one right there that you can see from here that's maybe bigger, but that one's taller because of the staffs, but this one's like, has more mass. So would this one be the bigger one? That one's taller. I think I'll go with this one.
There's a lot of figures here at Wonder Festival, and it's hard to choose a fan favorite, but I'm gonna go here with this Guts from Berserk with his big battle armor set. Look at all these different pieces you have, and you can put it together. It's all bloody and stuff like that, and people are huge fans of Berserk, so I feel like this is fun that I think most people would appreciate.
All right, I found a pretty good figure of 𝖉𝖚𝖗. It's very detailed. I like the face in particular, nice base. I'm gonna pick this one as a figure I think Ryan might like, because I'm pretty sure he's a fan of 𝖉𝖚𝖗.
So one of the things on the checklist is to find a figure with 4 or more arms. I think more than 4. I have doubled that number with this giant, elaborate figure. It has not just 4 arms, but 4 on each side, a grand total of 8 arms. It looks insanely cool. It looks like something that you would find at like an altar or something for maybe some kind of cult or religion. Not exactly sure what it is, but it looks super cool and it has 8 arms, so check that off the list.
My summer choice for the seasonal ones are 𝖈𝖚𝖗 from the beach. And she's, you know, in her swimsuit, walking on the beach with water. It's summer, it's hot, you wear a swimsuit. It's what you do in the summer. It counts. Just come on, give me the point, man.
All right, I got the character with showing only one eye. It's a random elf girl, but I can only see one eye. Check it off the list. And it just so happens right next to her is another girl from something. She has like a life preserver tube thing that kind of is like very summery feeling, so I'll check that out this summer.
Okay, I think for the most realistic base figure, I'm gonna have to go with this one from Demon Slayer. The water and then the waves and the snow on it, even the wood base. And then you look behind it and there's like the Infinity Castle background, and then there's a crow there. The more I look at this figure, the more stuff I notice. And I haven't seen that with any other figure in their base so far.
We're with Hatsune Miku here with Racing Miku and her special speaker. これは何でしょうか?
これは
スピーカーですね。どうやって使いますか?
ここのイメージが応援団。
応援団。ああ、チアが。
ファイトデザインなので、ここで メガホンなイメージで、
わーな感じ。
はい、yes, yes.
The megaphone, and this is going to be my choice for most elaborate prop.
Okay, check this out. This is like, I don't know what this is. It's called Brain Nerd, and it looks like some creature, kind of humanoid. His head is like peeling backwards, and there's all this like stuff coming out of him. I'm gonna use this for my cursed one.
Okay, I found one that not only uses lights, but it also uses sound. Watch this. Super loud, as you can see. Very good use of lights. I'm gonna put that one as my lights figure. My ears!
So we're looking for a figure that's holding food. We got Saber here holding the biggest burger I've ever seen in my life. She actually has to use her sword to put all the pieces together so it doesn't fall apart. I mean, that's pretty epic, I would say.
Okay, here we go. I found two I can check off right now. I already found summer, and now we've got spring, maybe? There's some flowers here. And a character with like a heavy coat and some snow. So we're gonna put this in winter and spring.
Okay, so we're walking through the independent artist booth here now, and I found a custom-made figure of young Fern. I know that Ryan is a big 𝖈𝖚𝖗 fan, and the detail on this is really cool, and it's a very simple figure. So I am officially going to elect this one as the figure I think Ryan would like.
All right, so I found a figure that I think Kirill might like. If there's one thing I know about Kirill, he does enjoy some of the Toho Project 𝖈𝖚𝖗𝖗 here. And I found a shiny one. It's not red, it's blue. A little bit of 𝖈𝖚𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖉. It's even more rare. I think he'll love this shit.
Ah, okay, here we go. I don't know this character, but I do know that she's got lots of food. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 food items. Beat that, guys.
Okay, we've got another addition to the season lineup. I think this one's gonna be my call for the summer one. It is from the 𝖈𝖚𝖗master. She's holding sunflowers and has a sunflower swimsuit on, which is very, very reminiscent of summer.
So I think I found a figure that Matt would like. This 2B is holding a violin, and this is the same art that was at the concert that me and Matt both went to, representing the live concert of 𝖈𝖚𝖗. So I think this would be a figure that he would like. This is also a figure I would like, so I think, you know, maybe here's hoping Matt would appreciate.
All right, this figure is from, what was that anime called? Hell's Paradise? I only watched a little bit, to be honest. But look at this base. This is super detailed. It's got like a whole bunch of gruesome stuff. But yeah, the fire and these gross bugs and this head of whatever he's killing. That's pretty detailed.
Okay, so I'm here at the 𝖈𝖚𝖗 booth here at Wonder Festival, and I found one figure that stuck out to me. It's another figure from 𝖈𝖚𝖗, but if you notice on the base, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 animals, pets, whatever. And I think I will submit that as my submission for the figure with the most animals in the figure together.
And here we found a figure that's only showing one eye, which was part of the figure list that we actually had to find. So, you know, it counts.
Okay guys, it's time, audience, to vote. My audience choice figure is from Delicious in Dungeon. Fallen, dragon form, baby. Maybe spoilers, but yeah, I think this was very popular anime, so maybe guys, give me the vote, huh?
Okay, I have found the figure that only is showing one eye, and it's from a series that I personally very much love. It is the protagonist from Persona 3 and Persona 3 Reload. You can see his classic signature bangs in front of one eye look. I'll check that off the list.
So I found a figure that has more than 4 arms. It's this cute little high school girl. Look at her. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She doesn't even seem to know what's going on. It's weird.
Oh, here we go. How many arms we got here? 6, I think. It looks like a Vishnu-looking god with 6 arms. Check it off.
Okay, so the event is almost over, and I'm kind of scrambling here before they put everything away. I have not yet chosen a figure that I think Matt would like, but I do know that he really likes Elden Ring and Dark Souls, and they have a bunch of insanely detailed Elden Ring figures here, so I'm going to choose that middle one with the blue hair.
I found a winking face.
We're running out of time here, so I'm gonna just pick this animal as the most realistic because I'll pick this sheep. Because, I mean, it looks like a sheep. It's pretty realistic.
The event is almost over. We're scrambling to get as many pictures of figures as we can before it ends because it ends at 5 o'clock and there's only 1 minute left. It's like, no, no.
All right, Wonder Festival is over. It's done. How'd you guys do?
I feel like I did pretty well.
I feel like I did not do very well.
I think I got the majority of the things checked off my list. I feel like a couple.
Some of them I kind of just forgot to look for. Like, for example, I don't think I found a good one for Matt's choice. I think I could have done better.
I don't know if I'll be winning this one, to be honest.
So today we have an impartial judge who will be deciding the ones we decide for ourselves. Judge, could you put up the current scores of how many points we have?
Matt has 6 points.
Ooh, that sounds low.
Yeah, it doesn't sound that great.
Kirill has 8 points.
Okay, that's, I mean, that's higher than yours.
Ryan has 8 points.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You guys are tied. Okay, so let's decide on the favorites first. So for Ryan, let's do Ryan first. I picked a figure of 𝖉𝖉.
Oh yeah, okay. She's like floating.
I thought the face was pretty nice, and I don't know. I think it's an original.
I like the shininess of the staff, a little gem there.
Let's also get a photo right up on the screen. I picked Fern from 𝖉𝖉. Like
Wait, that's right next to the one.
Yeah,
I
that's
picked.
what I was about to say. I think it was just the same area.
I think I remember seeing this.
Because it was like this custom-made area, and both of those, in my opinion, were two of like the nicest 𝖉𝖉 figures. And I saw it, and I was like, oh, I think, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you like Fern more than 𝖉𝖉, and also I think it's just charming, like with the big staff and everything.
Even so, what's the better figure?
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
what would you rather?
Okay,
have?
okay. So like looking at these both, I mean the 𝖉𝖉 also has like a base and like the flowers there, and then Fern is cute. It's like child Fern, which is like, you know, it's fine.
That's true. It's
Right.
a child thing.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was like a romantic thing.
I'm not saying it has to be, but you know, okay. So I do, character-wise, I actually do prefer 𝖉𝖉.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yes,
didn't
I
know
think you prefer Fern.
I do.
Actually,
I
yes,
do.
yes, I know that one. So I think this one will have to go to Matt.
Okay.
Actually.
All
All right,
Yes.
1 point.
Well, you're gonna need those points to, you know.
Yeah, so you might need to come
Catch up
back
a little
anyway.
All right, how about Kirill? Check this 𝖉𝖚𝖗 figure.
Oh yeah.
I did see that one while I was going by, and I think out of every figure I saw at Wonder Festival, that was definitely one of my favorites. That's one figure that I think I would actually pick to have in my own like space. I would actually buy that if it was feasible.
It was pretty.
That one was super cool because 𝖉𝖚𝖗 is one of my favorites, and that's one of my favorite scenes in the show, and it just looks so cool and so well made, especially with Nia there in the background. I think it's awesome. That's a great choice.
Okay, so it's not looking good for me then, probably.
What did you get?
What I discovered is that I also know that Kirill is a big fan of the Toho project, specifically
Yes, this is true.
𝖉𝖚.
Yes.
And I
this is
found
true.
a 𝖉𝖚 figure. I think it's the only one I could find there. Maybe there were more, but I found this one. And what I thought was special about this one is it's actually like a Pokemon, like a shiny 𝖉𝖚. She was like blue.
Okay, I do like that. I think it is interesting that she's wearing blue. I see a lot of art with blue 𝖉𝖚.
Like, is that a thing or what?
You know, I don't know, to be
Okay.
honest. I have no idea. But even if it is a thing, my favorite color is red, and I think red looks really good on 𝖉𝖚, so I'm not the biggest fan of blue 𝖉𝖚. I will have to give this one to Matt. Easy Matt.
Wait.
Ding, ding, ding.
So you're tied now with us.
Wow, it only took 2 victories.
Oh gosh. Okay. Looks
So
like
now
you know
it's
us
even
very
playing
well.
field. Even
Yes.
playing field. Okay, so for my choice for Matt, I did not think about that for the majority of the event. And by the time I did remember that I had to find a figure that Matt liked, everything was closing down. So I picked this figure from Elden Ring. I think it's just, I haven't played Elden Ring.
You didn't think about him until the very end of the
Until the very
event?
end.
Oh no.
I mean, I did play Elden Ring.
And I thought Matt liked it. So I figured, you know, maybe I have a good chance against Ryan. It looked pretty cool.
Let's
even know you,
beat
Matt.
Ryan. Let's see.
It could be even worse.
Doesn't even know you.
I played that one.
Okay. Cool. So for my choice, I chose this 2B, who is in front of the stained glass, and it is, I think, was the cover art for the Near orchestra they had that we actually both went to like a couple years ago. So I thought this was fitting in the sense of it's a nice figure with nice stained glass and music, and it's an event we both went to.
Okay, yeah, that's really a nice figure. Yeah,
I appreciate that
do like Nier better than Elden Ring. Actually, I'll give the point to Ryan.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I kind of expected that.
Yay.
So next section is the ones that will be decided by the judge.
Yes, judge. Yes.
Judge.
I hope that bribe.
Impartial judge.
Most expensive. Ryan.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Most elaborate face.
I don't know. They're all pretty detailed. to be
They are all
honest.
pretty
I
detailed.
think they're detailed in
Especially if we're seeing
different
to the
ways.
base.
Yeah.
I really like Ryan's choice.
Killing it.
Dang.
Impartial judge.
That's crazy.
Felt like a complete scene as opposed to just decorations.
Right. That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I meant by that.
Biggest figurine.
Oh, the biggest.
Mine was huge.
I think they're all pretty equal, but I think because you found multiple, I would give it to Matt.
What?
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
Hey,
He needs a little
fine.
handicap boost.
Yeah.
Oldest figurine.
Oldest figurine.
Yeah, I did not win this.
There was a figure of like this mythological.
Oh my gosh,
character,
yeah,
right?
that was.
I love that
Venus.
series.
But it's a figure.
Technically, like what series is
But
the from?
what is the actual prompt? Is
Oldest character or franchise represented by a brand new figure. And I would say she is a character.
Oh.
Doesn't say has to be from a series.
I have something to say about yours. When I was checking
It's
the
ugly.
footage,
yeah.
when the camera goes to the price,
Yeah.
it says Shin Ultraman. And I looked up Shin Ultraman and the year is 2022.
Yo,
So, like,
I got guy.
Judge's ruling.
Yes, the judge rules.
The Venus is a character because she's a goddess, and I would give this one to Matt.
Impartial judge.
Yes.
Dang, Matt's detective work comes out here though.
Most realistic figurine.
Almost realistic. I chose a fish.
I chose a sheep.
I didn't have one.
I do like the sheep, but I feel it was a last minute lazy choice, so
Yo.
I'll give this one to Ryan.
Whoa.
Impartial judge.
Most pets or animals in a figurine.
Mine was a cake.
What is this?
Look at it.
Eh?
There's how many? How many? There's like.
Oh yeah, the little
like
critters.
36.
Okay,
This
yeah.
looks like an art piece. Is this a figure?
Of
What
course,
is
it's a
this?
figure. It's a wonder festival. The
Yeah.
festival of figures. Of course. See, there's the base. The base is the cake, and amongst
Yeah,
the
this
cake,
is. I
one,
guess.
two.
I don't know.
It has the most animals.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ryan gets another one.
impartial judge.
Ryan, sweet.
Cosplayer that nobody else knows.
Oh, I think only Matt
oh,
did this.
Yeah, only Matt did
Yes.
this.
So do you guys know this? And it's
I
like
don't.
It's like a
No.
I don't.
I don't know what
I
that.
don't
Ding
know.
ding. What is that?
Most elaborate prop.
Ooh, I did
I
get this
did
one.
not find this.
I don't think I found this either.
Yeah, I found this Miku who had a prop that was like a giant megaphone.
Oh yeah, it's
yeah,
racing
yeah.
Miku.
Figures representing the 4 seasons.
I think I won this one. I
Yeah.
found so many. I
only
found so
found
many.
three.
Yeah,
You didn't you find one?
I could not.
The final score. Drumroll, please. 9 points in 3rd place. Kirill.
That's
9
rough.
points.
That's rough.
With 11 points in 2nd place. Matthew.
Dang, grrr.
And in 1st place, Ryan with a whopping 14 points.
Damn.
14.
That's very impressive. Good job. I will say,
Figures.
throughout the event, I did see Ryan hustling. He was running around. He was searching.
I was moving.
What did you guys pick for the audience choice?
I chose this Guts figure because it has a nice big bloody sword. I just thought it was really badass.
I
Another
picked
thing that
the
you showed the
Delicious in Dungeon figure.
You know what? For my audience choice, I'm actually gonna nominate that Godzilla figure that screamed because it was so funny. Also, we just
loud.
kept laughing because you'd go down the hall in the event and you would just hear it keep going. My ear! And like peeking the mic.
Vote in the comments which one is best. Guts. Bonus point.
We will read them.
All right, well, congrats on your victory, Ryan. That's Wonder Festival.
Man, the things some people can come up with and then like make with their hands there though, I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh. There's a lot of
There was
crazy
a
stuff
lot of cursed
that
ones.
was not on camera.
Yeah. Honestly,
Could not be on camera.
if you ever want to have a psychological trip
Go to
in
Wonder
person,
Festival.
go to Wonder Festival, specifically the independent creators section.
Yeah.
You will see things there that you wonder how somebody could have even conjured that up in their mind, let alone create.
Thanks for watching and see you next time around Akiba.